Hi, my name is Sue. Today I want to talk about the book of Galatians, which is wrote by Apostle Paul. He's known as Apostle, and he's not included with the 12 apostles, but he was chosen by Jesus Christ and revealed on the way of Damascus. And he was taught by Jesus Christ, not by man. So actually, the book of Galatians divided with three divisions. One is for the personal, and second is doctrinal, and third is for practical. And the first part is a personal, which Paul himself introduced himself as an apostle, and that authority came from heaven and by Jesus Christ, not by man. And those are part he mentioned about it because then the Galatians they actually deceived by the false teachers, which is Judaizers we call, and those people brought the law of Moses and they added the gospel and the law of Moses in order tell them and teach them that in order to receive the salvation, be a family of Jesus Christ, which is a family of Jews, and that's what he said that they said that they have to follow the law of Moses, and mostly we were concerned about that is the circumcision. Circumcision is the most cases we were discuss about it. The theologians discuss about it, and the Galatians actually they received the salvation through their faith, but they also received the teachings of the Judaizers, which is for teachers, which is the law of Moses. They are trying to follow it. But in the second part of the Galatians, which is chapter 3 and 4, it contains about the doctrinal, and it says the faith. So salvation only comes with the faith, not by the law. So that is what the Apostle Paul teaches about it, and that is why that he mentioned about his authority and apostleship is from Jesus Christ, because the first Judaizers actually they questioned that Paul's apostleship because it was not by the 12 apostles, but he himself that he has apostleship by Jesus Christ as with his revelation. And third part is a personal, that he is encouraging the people to not to follow the law of Moses, but to follow the law of Christ. And he actually introduced another law, not the law of Moses, but the law of Christ. Law of Christ is a love, love of law. Law of Christ is love of love. And the Christians must follow the love, which is Jesus' teachings. He died on the cross till the cross, till the death. He loved us, and he asked us to follow him. He asked us to love each other, love our brothers as he loved us. That is the love how he asks us and what he demands us to follow and demands us to love other people. And those parts is a difference because that love Christ, it has a higher standard than love Moses, because with Dr. Ironside, his commitments, he mentioned that love Christ is a higher standard than the word, and higher standard than law of Moses. And that is what our Christians, what the followers of Jesus Christ have to follow. So those are practical, is very demanded for the followers of Christ. And that is how we have to get onto it. After we were born, we have to get onto the process to imitate Jesus Christ. And that is how we live this world. So we are living in the world, but we are living not as Americans, but we are living as the citizens of the kingdom of the Lord. And as the citizens of the kingdom of the Lord, that is how we get imitate and be ready to go into the kingdom of heaven. So that is how we live, and then all those process, end of those process, or during the process, we bear the fruits, and those are the called fruits of the Holy Spirit. And the Galatians, they were introduced about the fruits of the Holy Spirit too. So that is how we live this world. And those three parts actually contained in the book of Galatians. First two chapters, first and second chapters, it is for the personal information, which of the Apostle Paul. And then chapter 3 and 4, it contains the doctrinal information that salvation comes with the faith, not by the law of Moses. And then fourth part is the practical, that because we live the salvation through faith, with the faith by Jesus Christ, His gospel, and now how those Christians, believers, have to live in this world. Those are the contains chapter in the chapter 5 and chapter 6. So the book of Galatians has 6 chapters, and it divided into three divisions that we have to know about it. Thank you for hearing.